How's it going? I hope you're doing just as good as I'm doing today. Like, oh my God. I don't mean to exaggerate, but I do. This was like, I think this was the day I really needed. Literally, if you saw the last video, a lot of shit going on. But there are days that I love it when it happens. And quite frankly, I think everybody needs these days in order to like maintain that passion and that discipline and just the love and the fun of the sport or whatever you're doing in your daily life. It was just all fun today. I didn't have to overthink. There was like infinite homies at the gym today, and everybody was just shooting the shit, having fun. Like, there were no stressors, or nobody was onto each other, or like nobody was upset with one another, nobody was upset at themselves. It was just it's just unadulterated fun. It doesn't happen enough to where you can just go to the thing that you truly love in your day-to-day and just sit there and like turn off all thought, and it's more of like an unconscious turning off of the thought, I think, is what happens. Like, it's hard to explain because it's so simple. There is nothing more to it than I had fun, which is, as people forget, that's the reason we do this shit. We get into the gym, or we start some new hobby or something to get ourselves attached to and make progress on, not only just to try to see results in the thing that you're doing, but have results in your personal self. Most of the people, at least when it comes to the gym, come in due to some outside stressor that enforces the mental need to want to change, to find new reason, new passion. And that is what today really reminded me of. It was really nice. So physically, man, I will give it just a full, I'll give it a 9.2. Honestly, it was that kind of a day. I felt phenomenal. Maybe I didn't get to go as heavy as I wanted to in the clean and jerks, but I got to go heavy, and I'm thankful for that. And again, there was no like real stress behind it. I hit 275, and I was like, I'm putting the 35s on. Fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna think about it today. I'm just gonna go for the weight that I truly want to hit today and come in and destroy. And I feel like I did pretty well. More than that, the front squats were actually pretty crazy. Again, when it's one of those days where like I'm not like cracked up on adrenaline, I'm not like on some certain pre-workout or whatever. It's just one of the times where my body, my mind, everything was good. And not only that, but it's one of those specific days where like your positive environment that you surround yourself with naturally just gives you every bit of support that you didn't realize you needed until that very moment. And it's so funny because like I obviously, like, whoever's watching this or whoever watched yesterday, the shit I've been going through, at least on like the mental side. All these people at the gym, they don't know what the fuck I'm going through, but regardless of that, they show me that support that I goddamn need. If you're kind to people, I swear to God, man, you can get the best support you could never imagine. So mentally, I'll give it a 9.6. 6.5. That little bump, I felt like it was necessary. Whatever. Today, just again, my body just felt great. Everybody was supporting. I was supporting myself. Because it's always great to surround yourself with the people, not only the people, but also the environment that will like keep you motivated and keep you positive about the things you're doing in your day-to-day. But it's always really important to prioritize how well you can make yourself commit to that kind of a mindset. It's not so much of a matter of like you just struggle through your day-to-day, you eat shit, you have a horrible time, and then you just get to the gym and you just got to do what you got to do, and you just are banking on that homie support. Nah. Like, it's just, I love getting to the gym, feeling good, wanting to better myself, because especially after the past couple of days and all the shit that's been going on, today was like a day where I was like, it wasn't just that it happened unnaturally. It was more like I went to the gym with a purpose today, I guess. You know, every time, like I said, you go through some shitty stuff, you're going to either crumble into a ball and hide in your room and keep yourself surrounded with those negative influences and stay negative due to your own choices, or you can make the due diligence to yourself, you know, the bare minimum that yourself deserves, you know, that you should be giving to yourself, to just go out, you know, be with people that'll like uplift you, even if they don't give you strict like positivity and support. The people that won't judge you or question you, you know, the environments where you can just like, I just get to go in, I grab the bar and I throw it. There's no other, like, it doesn't have to be any more complex than that. It's just a matter of I got in there, felt good, surrounded myself with people that I knew appreciated me and loved me for who I am, and I just did what I knew best to make myself feel better and make myself not only feel better, but feel even more motivated than I expected to be. You know, I'm always saying it, I don't want to live by expectations. You know, it can set yourself up for failure, and it makes the positives so much better when they happen and you didn't expect it to. But, you know, you go through some tough shit, and it's just one of those days where I went in the gym and I was like, I really hope that such and such go well, and I don't have to really stress. And I picked up the bar, and I just, the moment I flung it, I was like, oh, I got the homies around. No one's judging me. I'm not judging myself. And the bar is swinging with ease. You know, it's really nice to get that positive karma back. You know, not that I've been getting any like super negative karma or anything, but you know, it's one of those I gotta keep restating it. It's one of those great days where you get in there and the world was like, you know what? You've been through some shit. You've stayed positive and disciplined and motivated. Well, let's give you this one, you know? Fucking go eat some ice cream. Have a cheat day. Have fun. No stress today. And like I literally stayed up all night last night watching anime with my older brother. Haven't done that in years. Like it was like a nostalgia trip, and like I love it. Woke up, my car's broken down. It literally, after all this shit I complained about the last video, the day after my fucking car broke down. So I got, again, luckily my brother's allowing me to use his car, which is I'm very grateful for. But more than that, I woke up and the homies hit me up and they're like, let's go study. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I can't drive. And they're like, we didn't ask if you could drive. We'll fucking come get you. And I'm like, my mans, what do you mean? You know, it's like that meme that keeps popping around where it's just like, I didn't ask you if you had money when they go to get food. And I'm like, that's the energy I need from like the people that I really care about, you know, and the people that really care about me. So I went to campus, I studied my ass off for 6 hours. I was just motivated. I was with the people that keep me motivated, and we motivated each other. You know, I say this a lot, but I feel like I am selfishly selfless in the sense that I feel like everybody's like this, but just some people don't want to admit it because it sounds like it can be bad to be selfish, but you got to be selfish in this world, regardless of how it may seem. You know, if it's coming from a source of positivity, then I don't give a shit. You know, like I try to be as good a person as I can to other people because I know that it'll make me feel better. It'll make me feel more motivated and me feel more disciplined. So it always starts with me, but it's just it's icing on the goddamn cake when people appreciate and reciprocate that support. And I'm like, oh, the double support? Are you kidding me? Like, that is awesome. Genuinely. So, I got to study my ass off. We had fun, did my thing, got home, ate some fat food, got some quesadilla, mac and cheese, and chicken in me. Ooh, I was just having a good day. You know, I sent a text to my girlfriend today, completely unprompted. You know, not like I was trying to do it out of like any obligational feel. I was just sitting there, and on the days where you're the least stressed, I feel like you can, you know, you can either choose to sit there and think about the stresses that you might have coming up, or you can sit there and be like, I am really grateful for how good of a time I'm having in my life right now. And I think about my girlfriend a lot when that kind of thing happens. She's like, I wouldn't say she's my rock, you know, she's not the one holding me together, but she's the one that, like, she keeps me humble, you know. She makes me unobligationally loved and supported no matter what. Because, you know, some friends may not last forever, but this is a relationship where I feel like I will have a lifetime best friend. And so I just literally sent her a text out of nowhere. I appreciate you, you know. I love you for everything you've done for me. And I was thinking about you, and I just felt like letting you know. And that raw positivity, it just lights up a person's day. You know, she worked fucking 12 hours today, and she was like, today was great. I loved it. And not saying that I'm the one who made her day, but you never know, you know, just giving that one random person or any person in your daily life that little bit of positivity that they didn't realize they needed and they didn't expect from you, it could make their day turn around. You know, it could be that little bit of a bump that they need to really push and do better today and feel better today, you know, just feel positive. So I got to go to the gym. Like I've been out of town for like a month, and I shit you not, I'm pretty sure every gym homie was there. I don't know many people who weren't there that I know that go to that gym. And I was like, we got a goddamn reunion today, you know. And again, it's the reciprocation of that homie energy, you know, just the strict positivity. It is what makes the gym so much fun. Like, if I did this as an obligation and for work, I'd be at home working out in my garage alone. But god damn it. And even if you do obligational work, by the way, you shouldn't be alone in your garage or alone at the desk at home. Go out, you know, be with people at least, even if you work an at-home desk job. It's good to be around people that might make that obligation feel a little bit more passionate. And that's what every hobby should be. It should just be strict passion. You know, of course, some obligation can come up every now and then where you feel like you fucked up or you need to really hone in and do better in a certain area to get that motivation back. But it's that short-term obsession that leads to long-term passion, you know, every time. So, I don't know. But I feel like I've gone on long enough. I appreciate whoever's listening, but take that with a grain of salt, unironically. You know, everybody goes through this kind of stuff in a different way. But regardless of how different and unique humans may be when it comes to our mentalities and our psychological health, there is not one human being on this earth that won't have just a little bit of a better day from just a little bit of support that you just felt like throwing out there, you know? So if you feel like, if you ever see like a homie's post or whatever, just like, you don't have to type some big fucking monologue, but just be like, good shit, you know, you did good today. Just give them that little boost. And like, that's what social media is fucking built for. Like, I don't like all the slob in the middle where it's just a bunch of redone trends that come out 1,000 times or naked women that I can't get away from. I love it the most when I see a post of this random person I've never seen before in my life. Their post has like 200 views and they're just like doing their thing, but they got those few people in their fucking comment section who are just like, you did pretty fucking good today. And like, I guarantee you anybody would feel better from that. You know, people shouldn't be throwing their shit out there for their people to see for the sake of like, oh, I want to see the number go up. They want to see the support go up. You know, it's never about the numerical value or the materialism behind that kind of attention. At least I hope it's not. I know it can be in certain occasions, but I feel like it truly works its magic and makes people feel better and more confident and more motivated and passionate about what they're doing when it's just that raw positivity and support that they didn't realize that they were going to get today. So, I don't know. That's kind of all I got. I know it's just kind of a one-way rant, but we need to talk about this shit more. You know, we got to spread that kind of love and that kind of mindset. So, let me know how your lifts have been going. You know, I love to hear about it. I love to hear how everybody's been doing. And I will be squatting and snatching tomorrow. So, you know, the low back may be a little bit fried, but nothing we can't work through, you know. So I appreciate all of the support from you guys as well. And I hope that we can spread it as much as we can. So I will be back. I appreciate all of you. See ya.